guys, welcome back to a new reaction on this channel, Xmandre Dimples family friendly. So today I react reels in Facebook from the page Tales World that have like 500,000 followers, and they share this story. It's my life in past. This is my life. How they know this thing? Is my life. So I put those. Is my life, guys. How they know? So this is my question. How they know? It's my life. So all the people they are say emotional stories.
He woke up before 5 a.m., put on his cement-stained clothes, and went out
Cioè, this is me in past. I wake up like that.
to work as an electrician and
I
construction
work in electrician and construction worker
worker.
from the age
Raphael
of 19 until when I fall sick at 30.
had no money, but he had something rare these days: integrity. For 6 years, he carried on his shoulders the dreams of the woman he loved. Camila wanted to be a lawyer, and he did.
And my ex, she never studied lawyer. She studied for work in the helper in the cinema, in the movies.
Be impossible to make it happen. He paid for her university with overtime, came home exhausted with hands full of calluses, but always asked her with a smile.
I support her because me, I'm like psychologist. I also open my gym and like I became a pastor or psychologist. So I support her because she have something. Okay, I never say.
How were your classes today, my love? I believe in you. She made it. She graduated, got her license, and joined a prestigious law firm in the wealthy part of town. With success came shame. Her close.
She go in the part the cinema, so it's a lot of rich people. Okay, she change. She before she's very humble, then she change.
Became designer.
She have she finished the university.
Her friends had influential last names, and the humble man who paid for everything became an inconvenience.
I continue to work, electrician.
The day she received an invitation to a gala dinner, Raphael, excited, said he would buy a suit to go with her. She crushed him with a cold sentence. Love, this dinner is only...
that she want to... Because me, I was punk. Okay, I was electrician, but also punk.
Only for executives. You wouldn't fit in. It's better if you stay home. From then on, she stopped wearing her ring, avoided going out with him, and...
I have not the money for buy the ring. So... she desired to have the ring, but me, I have no money. The period, all the money is for live because I live alone with her.
Tended to be single, until one night she said bluntly, "We live in different worlds. I wanted to..."
Because I never lived with my family. I go away from my family when I was. Then I come back to my family. You know, I go away from my family. I live alone with her.
Force. Raphael signed the papers, packed a couple of shirts into an old backpack, and left with his soul in pieces. But pain woke him up.
She break my heart completely. It's like a diamond that all capito. All my heart is break completely. So I see all the world become like zombie. I don't know. When I wake up. Horror. It's a horror. This is why I start to upload in my YouTube channel horror videos.
Took out a loan, bought better tools, and
because in that period I opened my first YouTube channel, so I start to put I play metal music, like I become a Satan. I don't know, horror movies, demon. Also my t-shirt is full of demon because she break my heart.
And started taking on bigger contracts.
But then something changed in me. I start to believe again. You know, I go to study psychology. I I go in the University of Buddhist for understand why I'm like that. Then I come back to the Lord. Then I open the other channel, this channel, and I help the other YouTubers. Okay.
Honesty caught the attention of a real estate developer. He was hired as a foreman, then as a manager, and 3 years later, he founded his own company, Mendez Construction. It grew fast.
Here he say that he help other people to have their house. Me, when I help other YouTubers, I say it's like you build your house. Okay, every video is your room, is a apartment, so it's me, guys.
Became a reference in the city, and Raphael went from laborer to a respected businessman. One day, he received an invitation to an event hosted by the same...
They invite me workshop everywhere, they award me, also director of movies. Now I have the site that I can become a actor, okay, they can hire me if I want to do movies, also actor, also reading books, and also reading advertise, and also reading video game. I can do all these things because they respect me, my work.
Law firm where Camila worked. He accepted, not out of revenge, but because he had learned to walk.
Okay, I meet my ex. It's not like that. I meet her in a Christmas.
With his head held high. He entered the hall wearing a flawless Italian suit. Camila saw him and froze. The host announced, "Today we honor a businessman who started from nothing and now provides for more than 200 families. Engineer
It's more than 200. It's more than 200.
Rafael Mendez." Applause filled the room. Rafael went up, thanked everyone with humility, and said, "One day someone told me I wasn't good enough to sit at certain tables.
Me, I build the hospital, surgery, the people that go in the surgery, alone. Because my boss, when I was electrician, he said, no, I don't want to have this responsibility. So I do alone. When I was 22, because me, I'm from the, that I can become a doctor, from the science school that I can become a doctor or engineer. So for this, I use my science, so I do that, and they use for surgery. It work perfectly. Also, the director of all the hospital, he do like this to me when I was 22.
Today I know that the one who doesn't belong is the person who forgets where they came from and despises those who helped them get there." Camila couldn't hold back her tears. She understood too late that she had looked down on a man of gold for a world of appearances.
I hope she become like that, but she's so much Satan that she's blind. So she never became like alone. In past, it's like that. She became blind, like me. I was blind because when you have Satan, like you never see the things. That there is a world spiritual. So the people they become like that. But for example, me, I have this, but I see things in the spiritual world. So you prefer money? You know, it's called Mammona in the gospel.
This story teaches something.
It's the real God. It's the real God and all they are good. Mammona. Boy, they are blind what is happening in the spiritual world.
Vital. Never look down on someone who stood by you when you were nothing. Life turns, and when God decides to lift someone up,
they do a war against me these days, saying to me that I'm a scammer. But me, when I help people, I build a real house to more than 200 family. Also, I help more than 200 YouTube because it's very similar. YouTube house is very similar, and they are saying that me, I'm a scammer. So they do the story of me in a tells world 570,000 followers if I was a scammer.
up, he makes sure everyone sees it. If you believe in divine justice,
awarded
share this story.
by Deep Brain that he award me. Infatti I asked them if they do some award that is the South Asia AI winner. The business South Asia of all the AI. They award me. Me just I say my story. I win with my story. So there is another award for me. Mystery from West tells what how you know my story. I tag you how you know, because sometimes they do also in this other site they do a chapter of the life when I became a teacher. Now is another chapter when I was electrician. They are doing video and movies of chapter of my life. Ma how you know it? Or you watch probably my video? Or I don't know. It's strange for me these things, capito?
And follow the channel for more stories of overcoming, because everyone deserves a second chance, but not everyone deserves to return to your life. He woke up before 5 a.m.
She never returned to my life because Satan blocked her. Because if you have the Lecce the Lord, you understand the things. So also you. Jeremiah 1:19. Someone is doing a war against you. The Lord will win for you. You don't need to vengeance. He proclaimed the victory of every struggle. Because me, I was that guy there that I wake up 4 a.m., 5 a.m. Now I wake up 5 a.m. for do the reaction of the video of when my life was a horror. Because I see other people going in factory, boy, when he finished that life, when I was very break, when my ex, she break my heart. I see the other people going work, I see the Lord is with them. I start to believe that day. When I was, guys, I go away from my family, alone, for months. I never come back home. I become I ask money in the street. How many months? So now I'm doing the video speaking of this, and now I have a good life. So I have a YouTube channel. Maybe my story helps someone that is in difficulties now. It's because I know in that period. Also, if someone say to me, "Guarda, you will have a better life," no work. Also, if they say to you, there is no work. When you have a panic attack, when you have depression, when someone break you, you must have the medicine that is love yourself. That's the medicine. Go walk, breath, read the scripture, yes, drink more water, that work, do a diet, e poi the medicine of everything that is time. Because this story is 2026 now. That when I was from the age of 19 until 27 was not all this tragedy. There is a part that is good, I see good things, però poi a period proprio I was in a horror movie, my life, and now invece purtroppo everything started from this that we have the cinema, because you are the director of your life and you must be the hero and not the monster of your life. So thank you so much for watching. I'm proud to do this video after it's like my past coming back, so I feel there is someone that have this problem. I know you need time. That time is the medicine for everything. Thank you so much for watching. See you next video. Ciao.